Hello, my name is Erin Elliott with Elliott Immigration Law, and I want to give you a quick summary today of the President's proclamation suspending immigration for 60 days into the U.S. What's important to remember is that the proclamation does not apply to anyone in the U.S. So if you're applying for a green card, you're already in the U.S., or you're applying for an extension or change of status in the U.S., you're not affected. You can go ahead and continue your process. If you are applying for a green card and you're outside of the US, then you may be affected. There are a certain number of individuals that are listed as exceptions, including US citizen spouses and children of US citizens. But primarily, the suspension is focused on four groups. One, those applying through diversity lottery. Two, those who are relatives of green card holders. Three, parents of US citizens, and four, those applying for a green card through their employment. So if you fall into one of those categories and you don't meet one of the exceptions that I mentioned, and also there are other exceptions for those who are able to assist during COVID-19, then depending on where you are in the process, you may need to pause your application, or you may need to continue your application and allow Department of State to just put your interview on hold. So for example, if you're applying for a green card and you're in the labor certification stage, you can still go ahead and move forward with that. So at that point, your employer is still trying to go through recruitment, the perm process, and that can take several months. So I would say you want to continue to move forward with that, and the suspension may be completed before you get to the immigrant visa step. Additionally, if you are applying for a green card through a relative and you're at the I-130 step, again, I would continue to submit that application, respond to any RFEs. No different action is required on your part. It's not until you get to the actual immigrant visa step that we will see the suspension. And we don't know yet exactly how that will be played out. So whether it means that the NVC is no longer accepting or sending out case numbers and accepting documents and submissions of DS-260s, or if it means that we will continue that process and everything will just be paused at the interview step. So we're watching this very closely, and as soon as we get more information, we will certainly reach out and provide, any insight that I have. For those in the diversity lottery, if you have applied and you were seeking an immigrant visa through consular processing, but you're in the US, you may want to consider changing the process to an adjustment of status while you're in the US. So if you have questions about that, please call our office. Everyone stay safe. Thank you.